Today we celebrate the feast of the dedication of the Lateran Basilica. The Lateran Basilica is in Rome and is the cathedral of the Holy Father, Pope Leo. The readings for today, therefore, are on houses of worship, places where we are to praise and glorify God. The first reading from the prophet Ezekiel describes a vision of the Jerusalem temple. In the vision, Ezekiel saw water flowing out of the side of the temple. Everything the water touches as it flows out of the holy temple is enlivened. Even salt water becomes fresh. Fruit trees that are along the banks of the water that flows out of the side of the temple begin to bear fruit every month. The very leaves of the fruit trees that are nourished by the water that flows out of the side of the temple may be used as medicine to heal diseases and promote life. The gospel passage from John's gospel describes Jesus as the temple. Referring to himself, Jesus asserts, "Destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up." Towards the end of his gospel, John describes Jesus, the true temple, dying on the cross. As he is dying, a soldier comes and pierces his side with a spear, and at once there came out blood and water. The blood and water flowing out of the side of Jesus fulfills the vision that Ezekiel had of life-giving water flowing out of the side of the Jerusalem temple. The blood of Jesus heals and sanctifies all who are willing to accept Jesus' healing and sanctifying presence. As a good mother who wants her children to be healthy, happy, and holy, the Church encourages us to develop a devotion to the blood of Jesus. The optional opening prayers for the Chaplet of Divine Mercy, promoted by popes and bishops, explicitly identifies Jesus' blood as the source of life for souls. These opening prayers come from the diary of Saint Faustina. The first prayer, a quote from the diary, is, "You expired, Jesus, but the source of life gushed forth for souls, and the ocean of mercy opened up for the whole world. O fount of life, unfathomable divine mercy, envelop the whole world and empty yourself out upon us." The second prayer, also a quote from the diary, is, "O blood and water which gush forth from the heart of Jesus as a fountain of mercy for us, I trust in you." We are to develop a devotion to the saving blood of Jesus. Why? Because it comes from the sacred heart of Jesus. The heart of Jesus represents the central core of Jesus. As Pope Francis explained, since the heart continues to be seen in the popular mind as the effective center of each human being, it remains the best means of signifying the divine love of Christ, united forever and inseparably to his holy human love. On this feast day of the dedication of one of the most important churches in the Church, may we remember that the most important church, the most important temple is Jesus Christ, out of whose side, from his divine heart, flows precious life-giving blood that, when accepted by us, restores us to life, giving us renewed hope, purpose, faith, and love. May God bless you all.